This is CBS LA Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 24th. I'm Kalina Estrino.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Holmstrom. Here's some of the stories we're tracking as you're heading out the door. The investigation into a deadly runway collision at New York's LaGuardia Airport. We'll show you new security video of the impact and the safety measures in place at LAX.
Plus, canceled with less than 24 hours to go. Why a California gubernatorial debate set for today is no longer happening.
And nearly 100 shelter dogs are now on the move to a new home. We're live with a special mission and how it will help after one of the biggest animal rescue operations ever.
But first, we want to take a look at your next weather forecast with meteorologist Amber Lee joining us this morning. And it's been pretty nice lately, especially in the morning and nighttime. So what should we expect today? Amber, thank you. Let's go outside for a look at your next traffic at 6 o'clock in the morning. Here's the 15 freeway Cajon Pass, and you can see it is slow and down this morning. 26-minute ride from the 395 to the 215. Most of the traffic does pick up, though, once you get past that 138. The 210 is slowing down now to a 28-minute commute from the 15 to the 57. And then here's a look at the overall view of the IE. That 91 is still red, and now I'm seeing slowing on that 215 as well, heading into Riverside. 91 west, though, from Tyler into Anaheim Hills. That'll take you 44 minutes to get through. And here's a look at LA. It's a lot lighter than what we saw yesterday, but I'll keep you updated on travel times throughout the morning. A life-saving mission of mercy underway this morning for LA County shelter dogs.
Yeah, this is good news. About 100 dogs are on board a flight to Chicago for adoption. This is after a massive animal rescue last week in Lake Hughes. Let's go to CBS LA's Tina Patel, live at Van Nuys Airport. Tina, the seizure has really put some of these animals' lives at risk, but hopefully this is a happy reunion for them.
Yeah, this special flight just took off a little while ago, and the reason that this is all happening is because there's just not enough shelter, or there's not enough room in LA shelters for all the animals that are in need. So thankfully, a number of organizations came together to make this happen. Take a look at video from earlier this morning. More than 100 dogs, 103 to be exact, dogs and puppies. They were checked out, packed up, and then put on a plane to go to shelters in the Midwest. These animals had been in the LA County system. They were hoping that families here would adopt them, but there just wasn't time to find new homes for all of them. So the options were either to euthanize those animals or find other shelters that could take them in. Paws for Life made that happen. They worked with Wings of Rescue to arrange the special flight this morning.
They're going to various shelters in the Chicago area, and there they're going to be welcomed with open arms. And because these pets got a lot of publicity through the media and everything, they're going to become the Kardashians of pets, so everybody's going to want one of them.
You could hear all that excited barking in the backdrop. Now, of course, the reason this all became a life and death situation is because late last week, more than 300 cats and dogs were rescued from a property in the Lake Hughes area in what appears to be an animal hoarding case. Those animals are now being held as evidence by the LA County Department of Animal Care and Control. They are not up for adoption or fostering just yet, but at some point they will need to go into the shelters, and that's why there was such an urgent need to make space for those animals. So as we come back out here live, LA County tells us that over the weekend they actually did open up the shelters and 62 animals did find forever homes. They want to remind people there's always a need to adopt or foster the animals that are there because we never know when there are going to be these emergency situations. Again, more than 100 dogs now on their way to the Midwest. Hopefully they will find homes there, and hopefully this will be a happy kind of next step for them while we still deal with the case that's going on here. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, people love their animals, so I'm guessing that they're going to find a good home.
Hopefully, yeah.
Thank you, Tina. We got some developing news in the Lenox area. Our Center Manager Mark Liu's at the desk with details on a stabbing. Mark, what do we know about this?
Yeah, so Chris, despite this happening almost 7 hours ago, the LA County Sheriff's homicide detectives in the Lenox area really don't have a lot of new information to share with us, but we do know that a man was stabbed in the neck, and whoever did that is still on the loose. Do have a little bit of video from the scene. What you're seeing here is LA County Sheriffs and LA County Fire paramedics outside of a home on Freeman Avenue. This is in a neighborhood north of Lenox Boulevard. This was about minutes after 10 last night. You can see they're treating a man there who was described as being conscious and alert, but suffering from a stab wound to the neck. It's incredible that he was as responsive as he was to LA County Fire paramedics. They were able to provide some immediate first aid, stop the bleeding there on the man's neck, and then rush him away to a local hospital. Now, LA County Sheriff's deputies, they have called homicide detectives as this is possibly an attempted murder case here. But we don't have any sort of information about the suspect or the motive for this attack. You can see that man up right there in that stretcher. Detectives say that they are interviewing any witnesses, gathering evidence at the scene, but right now they don't have any information about who's responsible for the attack on that man last night. Now, is there some information you want to share with us here at the desk? You can text it to us directly using the number you see on your screen, 818-221-2222. You can send us story ideas, things you want us to look into, or if you have pictures or video of breaking news stories like that stabbing, text it to that number. Comes right to me or a member of our assignment desk team. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, that texting makes it so much easier for viewers to get their story out. Mark, thank you. A live look now from New York's LaGuardia Airport, where you could still see the mangled Air Canada plane from Sunday's deadly runway collision with a fire truck. Runway, it's closed until Friday as the investigation continues, but the airport, it's back open, although there are extensive delays and dozens of cancellations. Also, the NTSB is trying to figure out what exactly went wrong, analyzing flight data and cockpit audio recorders.
Yeah, this morning we're seeing new security video showing the moment of impact, and we do want to warn you, that video may be really hard to watch. It shows the moment an Air Canada Express jet collided with a fire truck, killing 2 pilots. That's a video on your screen. The fire truck was initially cleared to cross a one-way on the way to another emergency, but seconds before that crash, air traffic control tried to get it to stop.
Stop, stop.
That wasn't good to watch.
Yeah, I know. I was here. I tried to reach out to my stuff, and we were dealing with an emergency earlier, and I messed up.
No, man, you did the best you could.
You feel so bad when you hear that exchange. The plane from Montreal was carrying 72 passengers and 4 crew members. Again, the pilot and co-pilot were killed. They have been identified as 30-year-old Antoine Ferret, pictured right there, and his co-pilot Mackenzie Gunther. 2 firefighters were among the dozens who were injured.
Yeah, you feel bad for them because you know they take all the guilt, but unfortunately, sometimes things like this happen. All right, let's bring it back home to LAX. A live look this morning. Our airport used to lead the nation in runway incursions, like the one that ended tragically at LaGuardia. So we wanted to find out how it has reduced the problem. 3 different LA fire stations help with emergencies at LAX. The firefighters who operate a fleet of neon green aircraft rescue rigs are all FAA certified. They do specialized aircraft rescue training every year and have a special access pass to get on the airport tarmac. The tower uses separate radio frequencies to help them coordinate with both the pilots and the firefighters.
We have the control tower talking with the plane. They find out that there's something going on. The tower contacts Los Angeles World Airport's operations, and then they contact us. Hey, I'm at your nose. Right now we're taking a look at your tires, or we're taking a look at your hydraulic problem, or we're taking a look at whatever it is.
The LAFD responded to 85 aircraft emergency calls in the last 6 months, and all of those incidents, they helped aircraft land safely.
Frustrations for flyers are not letting up just yet as a partial government shutdown drags on. This is what TSA lives look like just moments ago at George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston and from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport in Atlanta, and you can see the long lines there too. And also ICE agents showed up at airports across the country yesterday assigned to help with long wait times at those security checkpoints. And
CBS LA's Bradley Blackburn reports this is all happening while TSA officers continue to work without pay.
More frustration for flyers on the ground at airports around the country. Long security lines formed Monday in Miami, Philadelphia, and Houston, where the queues stretched through the terminal. This man arrived 4 hours early and still missed his flight.
I waited in line for about 2.5 hours before determining that this is probably a 9 to 10 hour line.
Monday, ICE agents arrived at Houston's Bush Intercontinental and more than a dozen other airports sent by the Trump administration to help the TSA, which is strained by staffing issues due to the partial government shutdown nearly 40 days in.
Their number one mission there, as the president said, is help TSA with security, help move the flow of people through those lines.
But ICE agents retain authority to enforce immigration law, and their presence prompted mixed reaction from flyers.
I think it would just make them a lot more tense and a lot scarier to see, because it's not like they look friendly.
I think if it means shorter lines, then awesome. We appreciate the help.
ICE is getting paid, but TSA officers are not. More than 400 have quit since the shutdown began, and TSA sick calls hit new highs over the weekend. At airports in Atlanta and New Orleans Sunday, more than 40% of officers called out. Passengers are fed up.
Get it together. Get it together. We voted you in. Get it together.
Democrats are demanding changes to ICE policies before they'll fund the Department of Homeland Security. On Monday, the White House rejected a request from Senate Democrats to meet for talks.
Bradley Blackburn, CBS LA.
A Supreme Court decision could reshape voting practices in California and nationwide. Justices are weighing whether states should be able to count mail-in ballots after Election Day. The court heard arguments yesterday. The legal battle, it is centered over a Mississippi law that allows mail-in ballots to be counted as long as they are postmarked by Election Day and then arrive within 5 days. California and more than a dozen other states have similar laws. Removing the grace period for late mail-in ballots would be a major win for President Trump, who claims, without evidence,